up, everybody? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Ain't nothing average about this channel, man. We all about elevating to the highest self. Pick you up some merch at BigHerc916.com. Found an interesting article. California is planning to demathematize math. They want to demathematize math, actually find another way to teach math so that those who they feel can't learn feel sufficient in mathematics. Now, how is demathematizing math going to help somebody who maybe just needs to work with another teacher or study a little harder? Are you saying that minorities are that stupid that they can't learn math? So to make it an equal playing field, you have to dumb math down. I'm telling you, man, who's ever running the Department of Education in that state needs a kicking ass. And then they're talking about getting rid of the gifted and talented program. You're not awarded if you do extra, and if you fail, you're not punished. So everybody's the same. We're not all the same, let me tell you that. Some are smarter, some study harder, and some excel. Having a gifted and talented program is what allows American people as a whole, young people, to strive for greatness. To try to make somebody who is capable slow down and dumb down so that somebody who maybe isn't capable feels accepted is some bullshit. I was in a gifted and talented program. I went to a school that had no athletics but was all about academics. And getting straight A's and getting on the honor roll and getting awards, it gave me a sense of self. Everybody in that school strived. And that school was all minorities. White kids were a minority there. There was a handful of white kids there out of blacks, Filipinos, Laotian, Chinese, Middle Eastern. There was hardly any white kids in Martin Luther King Jr. High School in Potrero Hill. And everybody was smart. Everybody pushed. Now, what everybody did after school was another subject, but as far as academic-wise, man, the honor roll was thick. Teachers should put you on blast and ask you about questions in class. And it made you study. It pushed you because it was competitive. We were learning programming in the 6th and 7th grade, writing calligraphy, learning about outdoor studies with the John Muir class. You know, we were doing things that gave kids in an environment maybe that didn't have the best of resources, it gave them an opportunity to thrive in an area that could change their lives in the future. Now, why would you try to dumb some? You know why they want to dumb them down? Because they don't want minorities to really be competitive. They talk all that shit. Yeah, we're helping you guys. You ain't helping nobody. You're hurting them because you're not trying to create an incentive for them to want to excel and be better. It's all about pushing, getting rid of magnet schools, getting rid of charter. Man, it's like, dude, parents, hey, man, you guys need to stand up and really speak your mind on this one. Your children and you young teens out there should be saying something about this, man. This is so un-American. And I tell you, man, so I've seen some young kids from the hood, smart as hell. And when they were given a task, they were actually, because they were exposed to it, were able to comprehend and grow and actually thrive in mathematics, science, and in English. But when you deprive them of that, and now you're trying to make them not understand their true potential because you're dumbing down everything, man, that's a formula for some ass backwards bullshit. It just keeps going, man, down a dark hole, man. And any other state that follows this, New York included, is really saying that they don't want minorities to be sitting across the table from them. They don't want young inner city America to have a chance to compete, because their kids is going to private schools. Their kids are getting an education that's paid for. And publicly, a lot of these kids, they have to, basically deal with what's available to them. I went to a public school, but I went to a good public school. And they really pushed it. The teachers, all black, Asian, had a couple white teachers, but I mean, for the most part, we're all minority. Great teachers, great influencers, motivators. Man, push me. I didn't even realize the level of inspiration I had until after I left there, and I reflect back. Had a black principal. Great school, man. But it was a gifted and talented school. There was no basketball, no football, no nothing. You had to go to another high school, and that sister school would allow you to play sports at their school. You could try out there. But man, I don't see how, well, I do see, man. Everything starts with education. Education, parenting is number one. Well, parenting and educating number two in keeping people out of prison, keeping people from going to jail, committing crimes, people from this lawlessness, drugs. So if you can impact the education, you can build more prisons, have more homeless. California, man, man, I can't believe whoever is operating in that educational department, man. Who are these people, man? You guys tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm making all this up, if I'm not giving minorities a chance, you tell me. But like I said, I know some very smart minorities. I went to school and we were all minorities: Filipinos, Tongans, Samoans, straight A students, smart, man, smart. And they didn't need to demathematize anything. They didn't need to dumb down any of the topics or subjects, because everybody, it was an embarrassment to get a bad grade. We all competed to see who got the best A. Oh, you got a 90, you barely made it. Oh, you got a 95, you got a 98. Oh, you got, what was your report card? I got a 4.0. I got a 4.2 because I took extra classes after school. Yeah, you should be rewarded for busting your ass. If you are lazy, then you are lazy. Plain and simple. You're not getting what the person who got the 4.2 gets. No, that's not how it works. Bust your ass, man. And minorities, I know they're capable of busting ass. California, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, those operating the school board. I need to holler at y'all, man. Big Herc916. I know you're not the average motherfucker, so I got some merch for you. Never settle for average, because we ain't the average motherfuckers. Tank tops, t-shirts, never settle for average, because we ain't the average motherfuckers. Got them hats. Got them hats, man. BigHerc916.com. Pick you up some merch. Limited, very limited. I'm not going to have a bunch of these because there's only a limited edition of people who ain't the average motherfuckers. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.